Around the age of 50, I inherited my father's African gray parrot, Eddy. My father was very fond of Eddy and had taught him words like hello, help, and be quiet. After my father's death, living alone, I decided to keep Eddy with me. The bird was as precious as the last memento from my father. I placed Eddy in a room on the lower floor of my house, which had a large window. Eddy was usually calm during the day, but sometimes exhibited strange behaviors at night. On a sleepless night in December, as the clock struck midnight, Eddy suddenly started making disturbing noises. Normally, he would be silent at those hours. Alone in the house, feeling uneasy, I quietly went downstairs. When I reached the living room, Eddy was climbing the bars of his cage, frantically shouting, "Help! Be quiet!" I felt an eerie chill around the cage, as if the room were engulfed in a freezing fog. The windows were closed, so I couldn't understand the source of the cold. Suddenly, a dark shadow appeared in the corner of the cage. I couldn't believe my eyes. The shadow seemed to quiver like a human silhouette. Frightened and astonished, I tried to turn on the light, but the switch wasn't working. Among the shadows, a dark figure slowly moved towards the cage. Eddy was screaming, "Help! Help!" The moment the shadow touched the cage, I felt a sensation like an electric shock. Suddenly, a spark in the cage caused an old rug in the corner of the room to catch fire. The flames quickly started to spread. Overwhelmed with fear and panic, all I could think of was saving Eddy. I struggled through the flames, grabbed the cage, and threw it outside. As the house was engulfed in flames, Eddy and I ran desperately to the garden. Looking back, my house was engulfed in bright red flames. In the cold, dark silence of the night, sitting with the smell of burning and Eddy still whispering, "Help." That night, had it not been for my father's parrot, that dark shadow might have swallowed me too. Although just a bird, Eddy was my protector that night. Eddy truly was a hero that night. If you liked the story, don't forget to like and subscribe.